here she is. Good morning. It is my first day in my new home. Yesterday I moved in with my parents and they helped me unpack a bit. My mum helped me clean and my dad set up my TV for me and moved all the furniture and put stuff on the walls and stuff like that. But I've still not finished unpacking and it's 7:06 a.m. So I need to figure things out. I need to join a gym. I need to buy some things like a doorstop and a rug. But yeah, I will give a tour of my flat once everything is unpacked and ready. Okay, I'm gonna get up now. It's 5 degrees outside. I might have to put my thermals on. I'm going to make a shopping list. Oh, I need a new journal because I filled my last one. Is there a Muji here? There is no Muji. I also want to get some Vietnamese coffee or some matcha because I don't want to keep buying coffee, but I don't have a coffee machine anymore. So I need Vietnamese coffee that I can use in my little Vietnamese thin filter, or I can just get matcha, which I prefer and I know is healthier for me, but it's so expensive and I go through it so fast. Bin bags, I need bin bags. And just organizers, I have a lot of stuff but I don't really have anywhere to put it. So maybe little compartment things. All my cables are just on this chair for now. And I need a new chair because this one is on wheels and it doesn't roll. It's just stuck because there's so much stuff in the wheels from the last person that lived here and it's so gross. Hello, I'm back with a few things. I literally got one thing off my list. I could not find a soap dish anywhere, a doorstop anywhere. I saw a few soap dishes, but none of them had a hole in them. And that's just really annoying, especially if the soap dish is going in a shower. How is it meant to drain? So, I think other things I might order online this afternoon. I went to Saustrian Greens. I got 4 things. One little tea towel, just because you go through these things so fast, and I'm really trying to not buy paper towels anymore because they're really expensive and they're also just such a waste. So this one was cute, going to need more, but it was £1, so I just got it. And I had some sushi last night for dinner and I didn't have a soy sauce dish. Usually I steal one from home, but I've got no idea where it's gone because I don't have it with me, so I just got a little dish like this. This was £2.62. The prices are all random because I think they're converted from euros or something. And then I got just 2 of these baskets. They're not like very cute, they're not my favourite, but I couldn't really find any other options. This one is for all of my cables, like my camera charger, my hard drive, my little tripods, and just like random cables that you kind of have to take with you, but then you barely use them, like my headphone charger and stuff like that. And then I'm sharing a bathroom, so I feel like I cannot put all of my toiletries in there because I have to be mindful that like it's another person's space as well. So this is just for stuff like face masks, makeup, like spare soaps, and all of my nail painting supplies like nail varnish remover, the polishes, the files, stuff like that. And I'm on the floor and realizing how disgusting this wall is. The skirting is like mouldy. That's just kind of what happens when you move into a student apartment, unfortunately. So I moved in yesterday and it wasn't very clean, so we spent a long time cleaning, and there's this microwave and I'm just never gonna use it, ever. I'll just put a photo. There's also like a ton of fruit flies, and the property manager was like, oh yeah, like if you see them just spray them, but they're everywhere. And so I'm very conscious to not buy any houseplants until they are all gone. Obviously don't mean to complain, but just thought I'd give some insight into my situation. These are my last things to unpack. I just put it all on my sofa so that the floor would be clear, and then once the sofa's empty, I'm gonna give it a really thorough wipe and put a blanket over it to make it more cute, and then maybe I'll actually sit on there. I don't know. I have a whole sofa and it's just me. So this morning before I went to the shops, I went to collect my student ID from the main library. Most universities provide a very extensive online library, and while I do appreciate those, I just like having an actual book. And I think working your way through it, especially a textbook, it feels very satisfying and productive. So I got The Biology of Cancer by Robert Weinberg. It's the international student edition, not for sale in the United States or Canada. Here she is. So I have almost 2 weeks until my course fully begins. Next week is welcome week, which is just kind of like how to attend your lectures and stuff like that. It's like simple stuff. And then I have my first week and a few lectures, which I'm kind of scared for because I'm like, oh, how many people will be there? What do I wear? Like, do I try and talk to someone and make a friend? I don't know. Probably not. Okay, I'm going to unpack a little more. Just like put the cables away, put the makeup and stuff away. I have some parcels. First one is my bedside tables. It's just like crates. Cute! Honestly, I was expecting them to be a little bigger than this. I don't know if they sent me the wrong size, but I was just gonna stack them like this and just have 3 little shelves, put my lamp up here, maybe my like jewelry and stuff, and then my chargers. Pretty happy with it. It's so cute. And then my dad did tell me that this specific chair is really easy to assemble. So I hope it's easy for me and not just to his standards. I'm so excited to have a chair I can sit at because that one is just awful. It's uncomfortable, it's dirty, and I just like have been avoiding sitting there this whole time. So now I have this and uni hasn't even started and I feel very well prepared. Oh god. These are the armrests, I guess. I'm just making sure that I'm not throwing away any screws or instructions. Wheels. Here is what the legs come out of. This is how you adjust the height. Here are the bits that connect the wheels to the star thing. Oh lovely! I have all of my screws and an Allen key. The back of the chair, the actual chair seat, and here is what the chair sits on. There are no instructions. Ah! Here they are! No, low-key, I was like, how do I build a chair without instructions? Let us build a chair and watch Twilight.
Interesting. Alright.
Be observing the behavior.
Maybe I missed you. You were gone.
Yeah. I was out of town for a couple.
You're asking.
What's the place?
Thank you.
You know, Rob, question.
I just want to share some updates before I go. I have been attending a few things in university for Welcome Week, however it has felt a little bit overwhelming / awkward to film because either I'm in a very busy environment or I'm in a not so busy environment where I need to like actively show my interest and not be fiddling around with my phone or filming things. I'm hoping I get the hang of it soon, but I've joined a few societies. One focuses on mental health and looking after your mind and your body, which I'm very excited for. I've added a few of their events to my calendar. I also joined a society that goes on trips around the UK every weekend. Of course, you don't go on all of them, you just pick which ones you feel like, but I thought that would be a good way to make friends. I started going to therapy again. I had a few months without therapy, and every time I do that, I think it's a good idea, and then I regret it, and I'm like, why did I do that? I miss my therapist. I'm going back. And yeah. I have my second session scheduled in a few days, and I'm just so ready to like get into it, you know. This university also offers quite a lot of workshops, be it for academic skills but also just like personal skills and like mental health, so managing the stress of university life and also prioritizing your mental health and ways of coping, etc. I also spent about an hour and a half this evening adding everything to my calendar, because there are assessments and society events and lectures and labs and therapy and just all these random things that were scattered everywhere, and now it's all in one place, and it does feel a little bit overwhelming to see everything I need to do in a month in one place. We can all do hard things, and I feel a lot of comfort knowing that I've scheduled therapy, I've joined a society that focuses just on how you are doing and not on like academic stuff. I have settled into my home and I'm feeling safe here and comfortable, and I'm also attending those workshops. Yeah, part of it is really scary, but part of it is also exciting, and I'm putting more effort than I ever have in my entire life into being social and forming connections, because I just like recently realised that it's always been something that I've pushed to the side and not cared about. Like in my undergraduate degree, I did not join a single society. I have like 2 or 3 friends from university that I don't really talk to very often, and I wish I got to know more people. I wish I formed more meaningful connections. I wish I forced myself to be a little bit uncomfortable for the bigger picture. So it almost feels like I'm getting a second chance to learn about myself and improve these parts of my life that I just continuously neglect. I will be getting my research project title in a few weeks. Today we had to give 3-minute presentations on ourselves in front of the whole cohort, and it was very scary for me, but I had such a fun time listening to what other people have done, like what they did their undergrad in, what their scientific interest is, what are their hobbies, where have they come from, what languages do they speak. Like that's just a good example, I think, of it was very uncomfortable and scary, and I was shaking, I was like nervous, but also it was so good. And now I feel just a bit more connected to all these people around me, you know? And after I did it, I was like, okay, like these people know me now, they know who I am and what I like, and I think it is very important and I feel proud of myself. But yeah, now I'm gonna go. I'm feeling quite tired, but I think it's because of all the moving and socializing, etc., like new environment. I keep having to go to buy things that I didn't know I needed. I don't know how I've drifted over here. I will see you next week. Bye bye. I'm going to slide away now in my chair.